At Jamf, all of our product investments are focused on enabling a world where every organization is secure while keeping technology simple to use and, of course, also honoring people's right to privacy. But of course, you know that great technology is only the starting point. Integrations, processes, and analysis of data are all critical to managing security operations. And that is why I'm so excited to announce our partnership with Red Canary, the security operations company that is supporting hundreds of the best security teams out there in the world. And when it came to finding the right partner, Red Canary was the perfect choice because of your high quality products, because of your great track record with Apple. And then also, I'm just so impressed with the way that you not only serve the security community, but also educate the security community. Welcome to JNUC, Brian.
Thanks, Dean. I'm excited to be here.
All right, why don't you tell our attendees, first off, a little bit about Red Canary's vision?
Well, we, like everyone here, are Jamf customers, and in big part, that's because we trust Jamf to know the Apple roadmap better than anybody else and to help us succeed with Apple. And that's important because our mission is that every organization is able to focus on their mission without being distracted by a cyber attack. So for the last 7 years, we've devoted ourselves to being the best in the world at identifying, detecting, and then responding to cyber attacks like ransomware, like intellectual property theft, and malicious insiders. And that means our customers are everything from the largest technology companies to various sized financial institutions to our hospitals and our schools and the global aid organizations on the front lines of everything from COVID to Ebola. All really important missions to protect. But what we've found ourselves in this situation of is I have to choose between either trusting Apple to be my sole security provider, or I have to pick from these products that are designed for Windows and then have been ported to or adapted to the Apple ecosystem. And what that leads to is I many times have to choose whether my team can use the latest operating system or whether they have to wait and I still maintain a secure environment. And that's just not a good security choice to make. So we're really excited to partner with Jamf and your team to be able to provide day one security operations for Mac systems.
Wow, a lot to unpack there. First of all, let me just say that your mission to help organizations focus on their mission, that is exactly what Jamf's trying to do as well. I love that. And then secondly, you know, the choice that exists within organizations to have to choose between staying current and keeping secure, we would like to just eliminate that as a challenge as well. But as I look at the world, and of course, everything has changed in the world in the last couple of years, speaking specifically from a security perspective, can you share the changes that you've seen?
Absolutely. So what we've seen is that we've had all of these applications and all this data that we've used, and it's moved from our servers and from our data centers predominantly out to the cloud. And that's unlocked several things, one of which is we're a lot more mobile than we've ever been before. But it also means that we can choose which platform gives us the best experience, which is why you've seen such this huge growth in use of Apple devices in the workforce. Now, what comes along with that is how do we secure those? You know, we've gone from being able to have all these pretty well-known Windows systems inside my nice corporate castle with a good network layer of security around that. And now all of our team is working from their homes and from coffee shops and from airplanes. And all of the action is still happening on those endpoints. That's where ransomware occurs. That's where people are trying to get you to click that malicious email attachment. That's where the adware and the spyware that our teams identified on Apple devices, you know, throughout the past year have happened. And so if you want to be great at really detecting and responding to cyber threats where that happens, you have to be really good at two things. You have to have really great endpoint management and security, and then you have to be really good at security operations, which is the detection and response to those threats. And so together, that's what our teams are delivering. Jamf Protect delivers the protection and the collection on those endpoints, and then Red Canary delivers the security operations.
Thank you, Brian, for sharing your wisdom with Jamf Nation, and thanks to the entire Red Canary team for their partnership. For our JNUC audience, the value of Jamf and Red Canary together is available to you today. So far, you've heard how Jamf protects you and your organization from the wrong people and malicious behavior. You've also heard how Jamf simply and securely connects the right people to the enterprise resources they need.